There are moments in life when we find ourselves bound, tied to relationships, habits, or situations that no longer bring us joy, no longer serve our growth, and yet, we hold on. We cling to these things because they are familiar, because we fear the unknown. We worry about the void that will remain if we release them. But what if I told you that letting go is the key to finding true happiness? What if the freedom you seek lies not in holding on but in the act of releasing what no longer serves you? As we begin this journey together, take a moment to breathe deeply. Feel the weight of everything that has been holding you back, the fears, doubts, and attachments that have shackled you. Understand this: you were not created to live in chains. You were made for a life of freedom, joy, and purpose. And it begins with the courage to let go. One of the hardest things we face in life is the fear of the unknown. It's terrifying to imagine what life will be like without the things we've grown accustomed to. Whether it's a toxic relationship, a dead-end job, or habits that no longer align with who we are becoming, the thought of letting go can paralyze us. We often hold on because we believe that what we know, no matter how uncomfortable, is better than the uncertainty that lies ahead. But let me tell you this: the fear of the unknown is a mirage, a carefully constructed illusion that clouds our judgment and keeps us stuck in place. It tricks us into believing that safety lies in what is familiar, even when that familiarity is quietly eroding our spirit. We cling to routines, habits, and relationships not because they nourish us, but because we are afraid to step into the vast, open space of uncertainty. That space, however, is not a threat. It is an invitation to evolve, to grow, and to experience life in its fullness. True safety doesn't come from holding on to the past or clinging to what is comfortable. It comes from the act of trusting ourselves, trusting the process, and trusting that life is unfolding in ways we may not yet understand. When we finally muster the courage to let go, we open the door to a world of possibilities. The energy we once used to hold on to things that no longer serve us becomes available for new opportunities, relationships, and experiences that align with who we are becoming. This act of release creates space for growth and transformation, allowing us to embrace the unknown with confidence. Yes, it may be uncomfortable at first, but discomfort is the birthplace of change. By letting go, we are not losing something, we are gaining the freedom to become who we are truly meant to be. We step into a flow that supports our higher purpose, and life begins to reveal its magic in ways we could have never imagined. C.S. Lewis once said, "You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending." These words remind us that while we cannot undo the past, we have the power to shape our future. The future is a blank canvas, and every decision you make from this moment on is a stroke of the brush. What kind of life will you paint for yourself? Being alone is often viewed with apprehension. We've been conditioned to believe that solitude is something to be avoided, something that signifies a lack of love, connection, or success. But the truth is, solitude is not your enemy. In fact, solitude is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself. When you allow yourself to be alone, truly alone, you create space for self-discovery. You begin to hear your own voice more clearly. You start to understand what truly brings you joy, what lights you up, and what you are passionate about. Solitude gives you the chance to reconnect with the most important person in your life, yourself. The world will always tell you that you need to be in a relationship, have a certain job, or achieve specific milestones to be happy. But happiness doesn't come from external sources. It comes from within. It comes from learning to love yourself, to appreciate your own company, and to find fulfillment in the things that make you uniquely you. Take a moment to reflect. What are the things that bring you joy? What are the passions that you've set aside because life got in the way? Rediscover them. Dive into them. When you fill your life with purpose and passion, loneliness cannot touch you, for your heart will be full. Letting go is not easy. It can feel like tearing away a part of yourself, like losing something you've held dear for so long. And yes, it will hurt. The pain of releasing what no longer serves you is real, but it is also necessary. Think of it this way: imagine you're holding onto a rope. The longer you hold on, the more your hands ache, the more the rope cuts into your skin. You're exhausted, but you're afraid to let go because you don't know what will happen if you do. Will you fall? Will you be left with nothing? But here's the truth: when you finally let go, you don't fall. You soar. Letting go is the first step toward your healing. It's the beginning of your rebirth, a chance to create a life that truly reflects who you are and what you deserve. You are worthy of love, of joy, and of respect. But that starts with giving it to yourself first. It starts with recognizing your own worth and refusing to settle for anything less. Romans 8 verse 18 teaches us, "I consider that our present sufferings are not worth comparing with the glory that will be revealed in us." The pain you feel now is temporary, and it pales in comparison to the joy and fulfillment that await you when you embrace the journey of letting go. Every time you depend on someone else for your happiness, you give away your power. You place your joy, your peace, and your sense of worth in their hands. But here's the thing: no one else can make you happy. Happiness is an inside job. It comes from knowing who you are and what you're worth, and it cannot be taken away by anyone unless you allow it. When you learn to stand tall on your own, when you grasp that joy comes from within, you become unbreakable. No one can strip you of what is already yours. No one can take the fire that burns in your soul unless you hand it to them. Yes, it's hard to break away from the people or situations you've been clinging to for so long. It's hard to walk away from a relationship that feels comfortable, even if it's not fulfilling. It's hard to leave a job that feels secure, even if it doesn't inspire you. But remember this: comfort is not the same as happiness. Security is not the same as fulfillment. You deserve more than just comfortable. You deserve to thrive, as Philippians 4 verse 13 reminds us, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." You have within you a strength that comes not from this world, but from God. It is a strength that empowers you to let go of what no longer serves you and to step boldly into the future He has prepared for you. As you walk this path of self-discovery and letting go, it's important to surround yourself with people who lift you up. True friends are those who celebrate your growth, who want to see you thrive, and who encourage you to pursue your dreams. They are not the ones who drain your energy, who make you feel small, or who hold you back. Cut out the parasites, the ones who take from you without giving anything in return. You deserve relationships that are rooted in mutual respect, shared passions, and a deep love for the person you are becoming. It's not always easy to walk away from people who have been in your life for a long time. But remember, not everyone is meant to be part of your journey forever. Some people are only in your life for a season, and when that season ends, it's time to let them go. As C.S. Lewis so wisely said, failures, repeated failures, are finger posts on the road to achievement. One fails forward toward success. Every mistake, every challenge, every difficult decision is a step closer to your true potential. At the heart of this journey is faith, faith in yourself, faith in the process, and faith in God's plan for your life. Letting go requires trust. It requires you to believe that even though you don't know what the future holds, you are capable of handling whatever comes your way. C.S. Lewis once said, "Courage, dear heart." And that is what I say to you today. Courage, dear heart. You have within you everything you need to face the challenges ahead. You are stronger than you realize, and you are more capable than you give yourself credit for. Trust that God's plan for your life is greater than anything you could ever imagine. Trust that when you release what no longer serves you, you are making room for the blessings He has in store for you.